Hello and welcome to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH as we get set here for the JV contest between the BPC Spartans and the Farmington Farmers. This game brought to you by our pregame sponsor, JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. As we get set, they'll be taking on the Farmington Farmers. And Farmington coming out of their lineup. Looks like their starting lineup will be Jack Gronwald. Out there, he'll probably be tipping as he's in the middle of the center. Jacob Evans out there alongside Traven Harrelson. It's like Owen Morse and Jarrett Fauser. A little bit different of a uniform look here, as it's just the outline with the gold, purple all in the middle. That's going to make it a little bit harder to read these uniforms. 2 in a row after doing the A-Town game where all I could see is yellow and white. Now all I see is purple, so apologies if I'm a little slow on the names here, trying to figure out who is who. Farmington will start out in a little bit of a motion offense, trying to break the zone. 3-ball as that one will rattle out, rebounded by McKim. Ethan McKim will pass it off towards Lane Huffman to start out at half court, 7:30 remaining.
Good defense so far by Bushnell.
Drive right side by Beekman, pops out towards Connor Upton. That's going to be stolen away on the fast break. Left side puts it up, misses, going to be rebounded by Huffman. Didn't look like he got a full handle on what he was going to do on that fast break. Upton almost traveled there. As he's about underneath the basket before he decided to put it up. Upton for 3. That'll be off. Huffman's going to be there for the rebound, however, in that left corner. Back around. That's going to be off the hand of Groudage, and he won't be able to save it, so it'll be turnover on the Spartans. Farmers get the ball. So yeah, finally got to use normal stat sheets tonight, then printed out very nice ones that I do instead of hand-making ones on pieces of paper. Yep. I realized that it's a little small for me to read.
yeah, that's probably smart.
Has the ball down low as he tries to get it in, stolen away by Lane. Lane dribbles the ball, about tripped over it, as I'm tripping over my words, as Upton has it towards that left side. Seen a little bit more from this game of Lane doing what he normally does, a lot of steals, a lot of fast breaks, trying to run up and down the court as much as he can. High ball to Upton will not be able to be corralled, so it'll be out of bounds. Last game they slowed down against South Fulton, played a little bit more. Was it South Fulton? Yeah, that was South Fulton. I'm running out of games here. I've been doing games all over. Can't remember who's playing where or what. But it slowed down, didn't really do as much transition work. As they're going to go out towards that right side, skip pass. Long three by Gronwald will be in for 3, and that'll be the first points on the board.
That was contested a little bit as well, so that was a just good shot from him.
Farmington with the press. Brock able to get behind one. Out towards Upton. Upton to McKim. McKim has Groudage open, but he can't get a hold of the ball. Gets it to Groudage anyway, and that's 2 for Jackson Groudage.
First points for the Spartans so far. We'll see if they can find some way to capitalize off that.
Swings it right. 3-2. 3 of his own will miss. Now they got Beekman trying to get across the press. He's trapped, has to pass out. It's going to be stolen away, but no, he's not going to be able to get the steal as it is off his hands and out of bounds. 5:15 remaining, 3-2 your score here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, brought to you by Raritan State Bank. Raritan State Bank's Bushnell branch, located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell, offers full-service banking and loan services for all of your banking needs. Come visit the bank-friendly service or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Bushnell Banking Center is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC. Take the ball out now. Hands off towards Lane as the Spartans will start their offense again. Farmers playing fast already in this one, trying to get as many steals as they can. It feels like this game's been going on for half a second, and it's about halfway through this first quarter here.
Very
4:54 remaining. That's going to be a offensive foul. Maybe. We'll see.
Just been very good defense on both sides today, not allowing either team to get any room to score or to even drive to the basket.
I'll go with a defensive foul. It's going to be called on Owen Morse. I do believe he's the only one out there with the 2. Sadly, we don't have a PA announcer tonight, it looks like, as it's going to be tipped away and stolen. And when I can't see what the referee hand is saying, most of the time I have to bank on the PA announcer, as he can bank that one in for 2. Jarrett Fauser able to extend the lead here. 5-2, 4:30 remaining. Down into the corner. They're playing fast, and it's going to be stolen, and they'll call out of bounds. Darian will switch in with Macomb, it looks like. Trying to go for a little bit more of a small ball play. Back around to the corner. Beekman drives baseline back to Grouch. Grouch puts it up, and he loses it, and it will stay with the Spartans. It is out on the Farmers. 4:17 remaining. Coming into the game will be Zach Simpson. Switching out with Trayvon Harrelson. Screen set out to Upton. Upton for 3. That's perfect setup, just a little bit too far on the shot. It's going to be tripped around and right to to Groudage. He'll put it up for 2. He's got both points for the Spartans so far, as it's a 1-point game. 4 minutes remaining.
Yeah, normally in games like these, it shows the defense how good they're being. Both teams have gotten really key steals and good blocks so far.
Tipped out by the Spartans. However, it'll be last touched by Simpson. Spartan ball. You know, you're playing fast and loose like this. About third or fourth quarter, you're going to see exactly what team has the wheels to keep it up. As Upton back to Groudage. Groudage wide open. Gets around, passes out towards Lane. So you can hear the entire bench go, whoa. They thought he was going to go up with it, and that'll be fouled. 2 shots upcoming for Connor Upton.
He just got a little bit too much. Kind of batted his hand down a little bit. Can't do that.
Well, once again, we're going to have to check to see who they called the foul on manually. The referee put his hands up perfectly in front of his body. First shot will fall for Connor Upton. I'm going to give the foul to 42, Zach Simpson. He was from behind trying to get that block. As I knew it had a 2. Parker Guppy comes into the game for Jackson Groudage. Second shot for Connor Upton. Will rattle out, so it'll be a tied game here at 5. 3:35 remaining. Drives inside, Euro step, and that'll fall for Gronwald.
And they tried to steal the ball there. They're playing very aggressive right now, but just haven't been able to find an answer.
Beekman passes back. They got a double team going. They got Upton wide open. 3 ball. He's 0 for 3 so far at the 3 line. He's one player that as much as he misses those ones, you might as well just keep it going. And that's a perfect. They don't call it. Oh, come on, man. Down, they're going to get the shot anyway. Misses. It'll be rebounded by Farmington. But Parker Guppy had his feet placed, landed perfectly, didn't twist. He landed straight down like a plank of wood, and they did not call the charge. On the fast break, Lane gets his redemption on that missed last one, and Spartans will get the, won't get the lead. It'll tie it up at 7.
Kind of wild minute there. Seems like neither team just really found an answer.
I'm so shocked about that.
Yeah.
That was, he had contact. He didn't. He had his feet set. Fell perfect.
What I was more surprised that he recovered the ball after the rebound.
Shot misses. That's going to be a foul on Parker Guppy. It'll be his first, team first. Yeah, team first. It's the Farmers who have 2. First shot upcoming for Zach Simpson. That one will fall. Xander Jones set to come into the game as well, as we'll have to see at number 11, and Maddox Huffman. Again, apologies for the Farmers players if I'm a little slow in trying to figure out who is who. The lines for the numbers are not very big. It's kind of hard to see. Hits both as Lane will get it across. Passes over towards De'Arian. Gets across one defender. He's going to drive inside, pass out towards Jones. Going to be, excuse me, that is Guppy. This is Jones with the ball. Passes out to Parker. Parker gets fouled from behind, so 2 shots upcoming for Parker Guppy. And looks like the second one will be called on Zach Simpson. Okay, now I know how the referee's kind of putting it off. Yeah.
You also have to look at it this way, too. In a very defensive game like this, these free throws are very crucial. So missing one is going to very much hurt later on in the game if it continues to be low scoring around like this.
Into the game will be Trayvon Harrelson, as well as 33. Yes, that is 33. Noah Passmore. And no rim, so they'll take it out of bounds. Noah Passmore. If he's not a quarterback, I don't know what he's doing with his life.
They probably have some wildcat play for him on offense.
Passmore, I mean, it makes sense. He's playing basketball too. 3 ball. So that will fall.
Being up by 6 is a really good spot if you want to be in if you're the Rebels. However, the coach catches the ball there. Think you can put coach in?
It was 24, Trayvon Harrelson with the 3. Timeout taken by the Farmers, so we'll take a timeout here as well on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by NDH, as we have number 11 for the Spartans. Passes it to number 15 as he looks and tries to drive towards the basket. He passes as he takes a 3, and it is just off. However, it is recovered by the Spartans. As they look to try to get another shot in, the Farmington defense hasn't been giving them any room to shoot.
Beekman goes up for 2. He'll miss, rebounded by Gronwald.
And it's just hard to shoot against this Farmington team.
Split in, blocked by Upton, but there'll be a foul called, I do believe, on Jones. We'll check. Yep, Xander Jones will get his first, team second. As we'll have 2 shots upcoming for Noah Passmore. First one will be a little bit too low. Into the game is Jackson Grouder switching in with De'Arian, as well as Jarrett Fowler.
1 minute to go in this quarter.
And Maddox, I do believe that is Maddox. Let me see. Turn around, kid. Let me see your number. That is Jacob Evans. Is it just me or you having issues trying to read the numbers too?
Being on the camera, it's a lot easier to see them, but I guess from where you're at, yeah, it would be really difficult.
Out and around, goes back inside, almost stolen away. As that one will be stolen away. Has Upton on the left side. If he passes, he does. It's stolen, but goes a little bit too far underneath the basket. Throws it up behind the basket, and it will be out of bounds.
It was an impressive pass attempt, but unfortunately that pass rebounded back to him by the basket.
44 seconds remaining. Has to pass it inside. They'll get it towards Lane Huffman. As Brock Beekman gets the screen, has the roll. He goes out towards Jones. Xander Jones inside to Groudage. Groudage has to go out towards Upton. 29 seconds remaining, so it's not too much of a hurry to get a shot in here. As that's going to be stolen away. Has Beekman and Huffman both, as there'll be a foul on Beekman. Will not fall in, so it'll be 2 shots upcoming for the Farmers. Brock Beekman will get his first, team third. At the line will be Landon Crawford. 2 shots upcoming. 21 seconds remaining here. Still 12-7 your score. As that will rattle out. Ethan McKim set to come back into the game for the Spartans. A little bit more of a post presence. Second shot for Landon will be off. Rebounded by Connor Upton. Upton's going to run right side. 19 seconds remaining. Huffman will set up a play here. 14 seconds remaining. Back out towards Upton.
Taking his time.
Upton swings over. Huffman has 7 seconds remaining. So he's going to drive down, pass out. 3 seconds remaining. Has to pass out towards somebody. Groudage has to put it up. Put it up at the elbow. McKim, last second shot will be off. So that'll be the end of the first quarter. 12-7 your score. We'll take a break. Be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
Welcome back as we get set for the second quarter here. 12-7 your score on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. As there we go, the scoreboard gets switched over. 7:52. Drive down by Upton. Upton's going to shoot it up. That'll be off. Fast break opportunity. It's going to be a little bit towards the far side.
He just, wow. I've never seen a play like that before in my life.
He's standing out of bounds. He knows he's going to fall out of bounds. It was a bit, how would you say?
Aggressive.
No. It was more performative to say, I'm in bounds while I'm throwing this out, so you can't call me out of bounds. You know, it wasn't aggressive as in I'm throwing the ball at this guy that I don't like. Inside, McKim, he's going to get blocked as Beekman will get the rebound. That's going to be 2 players on the ground out towards Brock. Brock for 3. That'll fall. Brock Beekman, his first opportunity to shoot, he makes the most out of it. You could hear most of the game every time the Farmers were down there in that corner. Brock gets the ball. They're calling shooter as he can hit. As also 2 points down there for Farmington real quick. 14-10. Looks like refs are going to let them play a little bit. Farmington trying to get that charge call down there in the corner, as it did not work. Be a timeout taken. Let's see, do believe that is Evans. We'll give him the points. We'll stay here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, brought to you by King Family Chiropractic. King Family Chiropractic, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, supports Bushnell-Prairie City athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. To set an appointment, call 309-837-MY-DC. That is $69.32. They also perform DOT-size CDL physicals for just $85. Also brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. Thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Athletics, McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center, as best of the best in McDonough County. Let their experienced and dedicated sports medicine rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted best of the best in 2017, 2018, 2019, and 2020. 3 convenient locations serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. Huffman with the ball now as the clock's back on. 6:46 remaining. Out for that far side. Upton's going to have it stolen away. 2-on-1 as a couple men behind him as well as he'll put it up himself. 2 for number 12, Owen Morse. (16-10) has to pass back over. He's going to have to get it towards Groudage. Actually goes to Upton on the far side. Swings that back to McKim. 3 ball for Connor Upton, and that one finally hits from the bank. Upton trying his best to get those 3-pointers to start falling, as that's the second 3 of the quarter for the Spartans. Drive right side. Back up underneath, and Brock is right there to get the jump ball.
And it will go.
Oh, and they'll call the
Farmington.
foul. Looks like they'll call it on Beekman. His second, team 4th.
Don't know what you would exactly call on that, but
It's a reach in as De'Arian comes into the game for Connor Upton. It's kind of odd. I've been switching around from girls games to boys games pretty much all week. And when it comes to jump balls, a lot of times the refs are very, very quick to call the jump ball compared to the foul in girls, whereas in high school boys, a lot of times it's a quick reach in if you're trying to get that jump ball unless you got perfect 2 hands on it.
yeah, travel for Farmington.
Cross half court, 16-13. De'Arian Ruffin Thomas with the ball. Back out towards lane. Tipped away and stolen. Has the fast break opportunity. Perfect pass, but just a little bit too high as they'll go towards BPC. Switching into the game will be, once again, Noah Passmore. That 33 is looking like a 30 every time I look at it. Also in is Jacob Evans. Huffman with the ball. C crosses half court. 1-2-2 for the Farmers. As Beekman's going to drive it to the corner, has himself trapped, has to pass out towards McKim. McKim gets through over towards De'Arian. So they'll have to set up trying to go right side again. Just going to hear Coach, be aggressive, be aggressive. They're going to try and get steals no matter what as Beekman gets 2. And that's pretty much what you got to do. As good as this team has been playing for the Farmers, you know, aggressive defense, good offense, they're still only up 1 here in the second quarter. To beat the Spartans, they're going to have to be playing pretty much perfectly, and being aggressive is going to really help them in that line to get those fast break points. Tipped away and stolen. De'Arian he's going to get fouled from behind. That'll be Jacob Evans' first, team 4th. Connor Upton set to come back into the game. He'll switch in with Brock Beekman. Like always, we do have our live chat open. If you want to say who you're cheering from, where you're cheering from, who you're cheering for, I might as well say. I swear every time I say that I mix it up. So that's going to be stolen away. Shot is up. That's high. Misses. That's going to be a rebound for Farmington. De'Arian didn't really have much of a chance to get down there for that rebound.
Yeah, he was lightning quick with that steal.
Inside pass. Gronwald puts it up for the reverse hook, and that'll fall. It's his 7th point of the game. Back out towards De'Arian. Almost loses that ball a little bit. Fast pass. Timeout taken by Stevie. Full timeouts. We'll take a break as well on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell has been servicing the local community needs for a personal business bank as well as home and agricultural lending. At its trust department, stop by the main branch at 44 East Main Street or the drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. F&M is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Also brought to you by Webb Family Farms. Webb Family Farms has been growing corn, soybeans, and Spartans for 5 generations. Nathan, Lisa, Jamie, Cyrus, Terry, and Linda wish all BPC athletes good luck this season. And finally brought to you by Hulett Enterprises. Hulett Enterprises and Howell Trucking can take your product down the road near or far and offers top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. The second generation continues to grow. Business continues to grow and continues to support BPC athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis on Route 41, South Prairie City, or call them at 309-775-3333. Be a reach-in foul called. I do believe that one was on Noah Passmore.
That was embarrassing.
You're fine.
That, not my brightest moment.
You know what the funny thing is I muted you right after, and nobody would have even noticed what happened until you said it. Groudage with the pass in, Upton with it. He's going to drive down, puts it up himself. Shot is up. That'll miss. And right there, trying to get that ball is Connor Palm. He came in during the timeout, drives down, puts it up, blocked from Upton, gets the rebound and puts it back up as they're fighting all over, and they'll call the foul. I do believe it'll be on Connor. Maybe Jackson, we'll see. Yep, Jackson Groudage will get his first, team 5th.
Both teams one foul until they're in the bonus.
Set to come back in will be Maddox Huffman, as Noah Passmore will switch out. Yeah, I got used to doing so many of these A-Town games. I do like a scoreboard that shows you the foul, who had it right underneath, kind of like A-Town does,
Yeah.
and Macomb. Really helps trying to get it when you can't see what the referee is putting up there across the way.
But this is old school, though. This is old school.
Back into the game will be Landon Crawford. And I don't know if you can call a digital screen old school.
Well, the style of how you're doing it is old school. You got to look who did it. Eyes don't lie.
Stolen away on the drive, picks it back up. Fast break as Connor Palm almost probably could have gotten the foul there, but they'll put it up for 2.
And my eyes didn't lie there. That was a beautiful pass and beautiful shot.
Morris for 2. So 20-15, 2:50 remaining here in this first half of the JV contest. Looking down the way, looks like no pep band tonight. Groudage puts it up, just using that body. Got to use it. His 6th point, all 3 right underneath the basket. Trying to get it out towards that corner, drives baseline, gets the nice pass, and gets the foul, no call, as Maddox Huffman got slapped there on the attempt. 22-17 now, as Upton, you can't be playing lackadaisical. Yep. Grab the ball. They could just see Stevie right there, puts his hands together and says, just grab the ball. Out of bounds as Upton will switch out with Brock. Lane Huffman will have it at the logo. 22-17 your score here in the second quarter. Beekman's going to drive inside, pass out towards Groudage. Groudage is going to let that one tip away as it's a little bit too quick for him. He thought he might have gotten fouled there. Drive inside as he got fouled, and they didn't call anything, and it worked. I don't know how they went from calling every ticky-tack play from every rebound to about 3 times in a row Farmers have gotten fouled on the drives. That's going to go out of bounds. I mean, it worked for them. All 3 of them went in.
Yep. Whatever they're doing, coach is saying do it again.
As it's going to be passed just a little bit of a quick zigged when he should have zagged. Right down low, Ethan McKim wide open. Still pass towards Connor in the corner. Lane Huffman will have it. Drives down, puts up the floater, and that'll fall.
1:27 to go.
Quick game. First points for Huffman. 3-ball for Jack. Will miss.
Yeah, and from that angle, it looked like it was going to go in.
He already hit one from that perfect spot. First points of the game for either team. Lane over towards Ethan. Ethan on the drive. He's going to pick it up. Has to pass back out towards Beekman. Has Connor Palm perfectly wide open. 3-ball. That's going to miss. Man, nobody on that right side. I thought that one's going to fall in. 1 minute remaining here in this second quarter. That's going to tip out as Palm's able to get it out. And Kim right there gets the steal and gets the foul. No call. Puts it up, gets the foul, and they call the foul this time. Man, I don't know how you put it up, realize your arms are stuck over your shoulder, you fall down, and you don't call a foul. Well, but second opportunity will work. 41 seconds remaining. 2 shots upcoming for Crawford. First shot for Landon Crawford will fall. Back into the game, Parker Guppy for BPC. He'll switch out with Ethan McKim.
Both teams have been really good with their free throws so far this game. There's only been like 2 misses so far in this game, I believe.
4 overall. 3 for BPC, 2 for Farmington. So 25-19 your score. Back to the right side. It's going to be able to keep it. Shot is up, and that'll miss. High rebound, puts it back up, and that one will miss. Tipped out of the way. Third time is the charm as Gronwald gets another.
11 seconds to go. They got to do something real quick here.
7 seconds. Lane with the ball has to pick it up, swings out towards Brock. 3 seconds remaining. He's going to have to just take it himself. Last second shot. Parker Guppy from 3. That's going to be off. 27-19 your score here at the half. We'll take a break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and they care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
Some farmers I know swear by a name, say they'd never operate anything else. Well, here are a few names for my Fendt 900 Gen 6 series. Fuel Saver, Time Maximizer, Game Changer. I like those names.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards, or like circles, or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
And welcome back to halftime here at TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 27-19 your score. Here with about 3 minutes remaining in the halftime. Lead score so far for the Farmington Farmers is Jack Gronwald with 9. Followed by 4 for Jarrett Fowler, 4 for Owen Morris, 2 for Jacob Evans, 2 for Maddox Huffman, 3 for Trayvon Haraldson and 2 for Zach Simpson. And followed by, with BPC, 6 for Jackson Gradich, 5 for Brock Beekman, 4 for Connor Upton, and 2 for Lane Huffman. So, we'll get set here. What have you really seen between these two teams?
So far, good defense between both teams so far. I will say that. On the other hand, Farmington has done tremendous as the scoring. Yeah, they did have some calls that might have gone their way, but overall, Farmington has been a really good team. And as for the Spartans, they've been doing good as well. It's just they haven't had a couple shots go their way, and hopefully going into the next half, they'll have something to go off of. Anywho, TSSR Game Time Line, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Raritan St. Bake. Bushnell's branch, located 360 South Green Street in Bushnell, offers full-service banking and loan services for all your banking needs. Come visit the bank of family-friendly service or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Bushnell Banking Center is equal housing leader and member of FDIC. Also brought to you by Webb's Family Farms. Webb Family Farms has been growing corn, soybeans, and Spartans for 5 generations. Nathan, Lisa, Jamie, Cyrus, Terry, and Linda. We wish all BBC athletes good luck this season. And as this game gets to start real soon, we will have the Spartan. No, not the Spartan. We will have the Farmers be receiving the ball. Some things to look out for the Spartans this next half is being more aggressive from the three-point line. And for the Farmington Farmers, you want to learn to just do the same thing that you've been doing throughout the entire game and hopefully come off with a win here and get some motivation going into the varsity match. So as Farmington set to receive the ball. Farmington driving to the basket right now. He goes for the jumper, and it is good from number 9. No, not number 9, number 4. Spartans looking to draw something up, but the pass is off, and it goes out of bounds. So the Farmers will receive the ball. Number 12 walking up, scouting out the defense, seeing what they can do. Passes it to number 4, who then passes it to number 0 as he makes the easy layup. Number 11 drives up to the field, motioning someone to come forward. Passes it to 15. He drives to the basket before passing. 54 for the jumper, and it is good. 21-31 is your score right now, as the Farmers will drive closer towards the basket. 0 passes to number 5, who then passes to number 4. 22 looking to drive towards the basket, as the West Key gets passed to. And the easy layup is good. And just like that, the Spartans have taken a pretty good lead here in the second half. Jumper from number 54 is good. Shot is off. However, it is recovered by Farmington as he takes another shot. And it's recovered again. He loses control of the ball, and he is called for a foul.
Thanks for covering there for a little bit.
No problem. It's my pleasure.
Had to go talk to somebody real quick.
Yep.
33-23 your score here.
6:09 to go in the third quarter.
That didn't get crossed over on our scoreboard. 20-23 as Spartans going to try and get back in this quarter as it's going to roll out of bounds. Last touch by the Farmers. So Spartan ball at half court. Just coming on this court already. Quick passing. Shots going up for both teams trying to keep out as they're sitting here about halfway through the third quarter. Down 10 Spartans. Able to put it up. Brock Beekman falls for 2.
And some good scoring between both teams so far going into this matchup early.
3 ball. That one will hit. Owen Morse for 3.
Seems that both teams have decided to go a little bit more extra on offense.
It's going to roll around a couple of times. Beekman able to pick it up. See, he's going to go for another 3. That one will be off. Parker also there as it goes towards Groudage. Over towards Lane, down to Connor Upton. Still swinging back up top to Beekman. Brock. Connor loses that one. It's going to be stolen away. Owen on the shot and the foul. 2 shots upcoming for Owen Morse. As that'll be the Spartans' first team foul. Will be Connor's first.
And slowly but surely this the court's getting packed up with a couple of the BPC fans.
First shot is off. As Xander Jones comes back into the game. It's nice to have a lot of opposing team fans here as Farmington is kind of filled up right here in front of us. You know, especially on some teams this year have not really been traveling with as many fans, as that one will fall for Morse.
Farmington just has a very loyal and passionate fan base when it comes to sports, and that's always a good thing to have.
Tipped around, Beekman trying to get it. It's going to be on the ground. Players fighting for Groudage, wide open. 2 for Parker Guppy.
Kind of had a dog pile there, looking for that ball.
3 ball. This time will be off. Rebounded by Crawford out towards Morse. Shot by Jack. That'll be another 3 for Jack Gronwald. We're here 40-27. And Spartans really just have to put some points together in a row and get some defensive stops as they get some points up, but it just seems like the Farmers are right there.
It just
put shots up another.
I was going to say, it just seems like the Farmers are just a little bit quicker than the Spartans right now. They just have a little bit of a faster pace.
Shot is up, and that one is good. That is going to be a 2, however, as timeout taken by BPC. And that's one of the things is when you look down at the rosters for both teams, Farmers are playing pretty much their entire roster right now. They've had, three not play so far out of their entire lineup, as Spartans have only been switching in with about 3. Those fresh legs are really helping them keep together, as Spartans probably going to come down about 2 or 3 more minutes, might slow down a little bit more. The Farmers are going to be able to come back and really keep that pressure on.
Yep. And if you're Bushnell too, you might have to start taking some notes from their book and just start putting players in to get their legs a little bit more resting up and get the fast ones out there.
Lane Huffman bringing the ball across half court as De'Arian switches over towards Xander. BPC now going to try and go as quick as they can, get some motion offense going, more passes to beat the stealing presence, but that's just not going to work when you turn your back on the defense as De'Arian trips on the attempt. It's going to be missed, and that'll be a foul on Jarrett. Let's look like, yep, that'll be on Jarrett. His first, team second. Into the game will be Maddox Huffman as well as Kyle Miller.
.340 to go.
As we get set in the varsity matchup, BPC will be down 2 players now, as Dalton Yoakum and Sean Link will be out for the game. Shot is up for Groudage, and that'll fall for Jackson Groudage. .42-29. Jack swings down into that corner to Landon. As Kyle now has to go over 3 ball. Ooh, I thought he was going to take it. Puts it in for a couple of shots up. 44-29, your score here with 3:01 remaining. As, man, just wish they'd go for like a post-up, maybe give us a 30-second, maybe even a 40-second offensive drive, just a nice slow game for a while. 3 ball for Xander Jones. It's getting it's going to be on the ground. It'll be a travel call. BPC will get the ball. As Jacob Evans comes in the game.
A couple of the Farmington fans were not that happy with that call.
Just noticing there's a couple little different short designs for the Farmers as that one falls for Parker Guppy.
Farmers will probably take their time.
I doubt they're going to take time at all. Why not just keep the pressure up, and Crawford misses with the 3. Last touch by Guppy, but they're going to save it for BPC. Lane gets it across half court. He's going to pick up his dribble back out towards De'Arian. Huffman now into the corner is Jones for 3. Misses. It was a little bit short. Able to be safe towards Lane. Lane loses it. Goes over towards Parker Guppy. Guppy inside. Groudage. Groudage is going to get fouled. And 2 shots upcoming for Jackson Groudage.
Yeah, and that's something that has been one of the downsides for Farmington. They haven't been able to find a way to get past Groudage. He's just been able to get in the paint and get 2 every time, or at least draw a foul. It's hard to cover a big body guy like that, plain and simple. As the first free throw is no good.
Beekman coming back into the game, as well as Zach Simpson. And I do believe that is Owen Morse. Yep. It's not getting easier looking at trying to get these numbers off of it. That one doesn't touch the rim, so it'll be Farmer ball. .458 remaining. Excuse me, 158. I can't read numbers, apparently. Pass inside, right around Jackson. Has a screen back out, 3 ball. That one will miss, as it's going to be a behind-the-back call. It'll be 2 shots upcoming. We'll have most likely Brock Beekman on the foul. Yep, that'll be his 3rd, team 2nd. He just kind of got beat there, boxed down, couldn't do much about it. First shot will miss for Zach. Second shot for Zach will be off. Farmington able to get the rebound. Looks to put it back up from the 3 line. Swings it in, and the bank shot works perfect for Maddox Huffman. Farmers get 2. Need some off-ball movement here if you're the Spartans, as we've got stolen away once again. Last touch by Beekman, so it will be Farmer ball. As into the game will be Gary Hughes for BPC. 1:20 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 46-31. As this one slowly getting away from BPC. They do have some shooting ability, able to get fast break steals like this one, as he puts it into triple coverage. He's hugging him. He had the ball picked up all the way around Lane Huffman and was just waddling down, trying to get that ripped away from him. Shot is up. It's going to be blocked by Gary, so we'll stay with Farmington. That just shows you the difference of the length that this Farmington Farmers team has.
Yeah, and we were talking about this earlier. While the Spartans have some really good shooters, it's just the Farmers have a lot of length on them. So
look to get it inside, and they do. Shot is up, and that is good. Once again, you can't really do much of anything. You've got one player in there defending as Groudage. You have one guy box him out, the other guy shoot right in front of the box out, man. You can't do much of anything against it. Back out towards Beekman. Beekman has to swing out towards Lane.
30 seconds to go.
Lane. Gary Hughes for 3. That one will miss. Rebounded by Lane. Lane for 2. Off. Picked up by Beekman. Brock inside. This is going to be tipped around, but Guppy puts it up. Misses. Rebounded by Jack. 13 seconds remaining for Farmington to get another shot in. 48 to 33. Excuse me, 31. Don't know how that scoreboard got messed up.
The 3 is loose.
So that'll be out. 48 to 31. Your end of the third quarter score here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live.
Some farmers I know swear by a name. Say they'd never operate anything else. Well, here are a few names for my Fendt 900 Gen 6 series. Fuel Saver, Time Maximizer, Game Changer. I like those names.
TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital athletic trainers in the MDH Rehabilitation Center, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, provide expert help to Spartan student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care and hospital caring. Also brought to you by MMA Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. MMA Furniture is a mainstay in community and offers free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish a new home or replenish an old one, stop in and see the fine folks at 41 West Main Street. Or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.mmbfurniturinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. And finally brought to you by Rosie's Pizza. Rosie's Pizza offers something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and of course pizza. Dine-in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. Fourth quarter is on now for the JV contest. 48-31. Brock tried to put it up on the reverse. That will not work, as Morris is able to bring it across for Farmington. Back into the corner. They're going to take another 3 as Beekman runs right into him and says, hey, man, I didn't mean to. Misses the 3, gets the rebound, misses that one. As they're going to tip it around, and finally there's going to be a foul call. I mean, if he just keeps on tipping it, they could have went all the rest of the game doing that. You're not going to come down with a rebound, and that's going to be called on Zach Simpson for the Farmers. His third, team 5th. Now, I didn't think that was going to happen.
Me neither. But basketball works in mysterious ways.
Inside, McKim turns around, puts it back up, blocked. It's going to be lost on the pickup, but able to be. They're just going to be able to keep knocking it down on the ground. And picked up for 2 is Jacob Evans, excuse me. Having two players named Jack and Jacob right there next to each other, and a Jarrett for the third line of a roster sheet, it's really tripped me up today. Beekman misses the layup as it's going to be stolen away by Lane Huffman. Lane Huffman has to pass back out towards Connor Upton. They get it into that corner as they swing back around. Looking for Hughes. Back out towards Upton. Upton on the drive. Hughes can't get a hold of it. It'll go out of bounds. And Farmer ball. Here, take it. Move your chair out of the way. Bring the ball out across half court as they get spun around. Picking up some chairs here for something I guess we'll see later on down the line. It's going to be a foul and the bucket. So bucket will count. Chance for a three-point play for Maddox Huffman. As De'Arian as well as Connor and Jackson come into the game. You know, I'm just gonna give up on trying to figure out who's getting the fouls because it is impossible to see.
We'll figure it out by the end.
The referees are pretty much putting up the numbers right in front of their body, so I cannot see them at all. As in for the attempt of steal was Huffman. Upton, long three, wide open. Can't get it to fall. 3 for De'Arian. Misses. It'll be rebounded by Jarrett Foster. Over an inside shot. That one will miss. Rebounded by Beekman. 52-31 brings it across himself back out towards De'Arian. De'Arian on the 2 will miss. Tipped around off the head. Upton has to pick up his glasses. Swings back out. 3 ball. I don't know if the referees are just going to let him play throughout the rest of this game. What? Because there's a lot of these that have been.
Well, as you say that, the refs called a foul.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they'll get the very obvious ones, but the obvious ones, it seems like, are going to the wayside. Upton gets set to shoot 2. 4:22 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Upton will get that first one. Back into the game will be Noah Passmore, as looks like Guppy will be coming in for Upton. Second shot for Upton will rattle out. Groudage gets the rebound, passes out towards Xander Jones, backing around Upton. Upton for 3. That will be off. Upton not having the night that he wants at the 3 line. He's visibly upset with it. Just having one of those off nights, you know.
Everyone has those, though.
54-35 your score as Gary Hughes comes into the game. De'Arian with the ball. Passes back out towards Xander Jones. Jones running right side, picks it up, has to pass back over towards Ruffin Thomas. High pass over towards Connor. Connor Jones, and Jones on the fake out will throw the ball, puts it up, and that'll be 2 for Traven Haroldson. Timeout taken to get some substitutions in. Referee talking with coach. Full timeout, so we'll take a timeout as well on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, brought to you by Good Hope Gardens. Good Hope Gardens located at 445 East Main Street in Good Hope, just east of the North Elementary School. Open April to October, Monday to Friday, 10 to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 10 to 4 p.m. For all of your fresh produce needs, be sure to follow their Facebook page for daily updates. Grover, Mary Jo, DeCounter, and family invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come see where it's grown. Tipped and stolen away by Guppy. Free ball for De'Arian will be off. On the inside, tipped and blocked by Parker. As they'll tip around and stolen. And the drive puts it up, and that's 2 for Kyle Miller.
Yep.
$58-35.
A lot of action here these last 30 seconds.
Out towards Connor, back up towards De'Arian. 2:30 remaining in this JV contest. know we have some people who haven't been on our channel already this year, so we will have the varsity contest after the JV contest. That's going to be a travel, and the Farmington Farmers will get the ball. But it'll be on its own stream. You'll just have to back out to our homepage like you got onto the stream and just click on the varsity. It'll be live probably 10 minutes after this one goes off, or depending on how long it takes to get everything set up and ready for the varsity contest. So you'll have the stream end. You'll have to back out and then click the new one. That way, if you want to go back and rewatch just the JV game, you don't have to go through and scroll through the varsity one, as that one will fall. 60-35 your score. 1:59 remaining here in this JV contest.
Ball stolen by number 33. However, he somehow keeps it in bounds.
Meyer's able to save it. D'Area with the ball. It's going to be a foul call. 1:38 remaining. 60-35 your score. Couple substitutions coming into the game will be Mark Schmidt as well as Reese Reimolds. D'Area has to switch out with Mark as he's got bonus shots to shoot. I wondered why they weren't shooting bonus, but they just hadn't gotten around to it.
Had me confused there.
Well, that happens a lot, doesn't it? D'Arian does not hit the first one. Man, I thought that was going in perfect. Mark coming in for the shooter, as they'll take the ball out.
And it just, fortunately for the Spartans, they tried to execute the game plan. It just wasn't able to work in this second half.
3 balls. That one will be off. Rebounded by Crawford. Driving around towards that right side. Left. Looked like he's going to take that shot. It's picked up that time by Ryan Adler. Adler to Guppy. Back around to Connor. Connor on the drive. He's going to put it up. Connor Palm misses. Tipped around and picked up this time by the Spartans. Backing around inside Mark Schmidt for 2.
And the crowd goes wild with that one.
60-37, 47 seconds remaining. Back out to the top of the key as they swing back around. Gets into the corner looking to drive down. Now Spartans against the 2-3 zone. Trying to tip around Parker, gets it around, shot is up, and that one will fall for Trayvon Harrelson.
20 seconds to go.
62-37, stolen away, 15 seconds remaining as the Farmers will dribble it out. That'll be the end of this JV contest, 62-37. We'll take a break and be back here for the TSSR Game Time Live post-game show. Brought to you by Joja's Gaming Parlor in a second. We'll take a quick break, get some final stats compiled for you. I'm going to be honest, I don't have all the complete stats. Some of those were coming so fast I couldn't go back and figure out who was who, mostly because the colors of the numbers look the same as the jerseys, so even if I miss it, I can't see on my little replay machine over here.
Yeah.
So we won't have full stats. I do apologize. We try to do our best here. But we'll take a quick break and be back here for post-game show right after this on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Welcome back to the TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH as we get set for the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH events live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell and cheer the Spartans on to victory. Farmer is able to take down the Spartans in pretty convincing fashion as Spartans couldn't really keep going at the same pace as the Farmers were. Once they got down, especially their shots going towards their go-to men, shots stopped falling for them, and they pretty much just got down and couldn't find their way back out.
Yeah, fortunately, that's just something that you're going to have to look at and be like, next time we're in practice, we're going to focus on shooting a lot more, and that's an easy fix.
Looking at the personal stats, lead scorer with 16 was Jack Rodwold. Once again, as I do apologize, we don't have exact perfect stats as it's just going off of what I see. We're going to have somebody help me try to figure out who numbers are for the varsity contest. Unless somehow I lucked out and they got two different jerseys for varsity. That'd be really great. Following Jack will be Owen Morse with 8, 7 for Trayvon Harrelson, 6 for Jarrett Fauser, 6 for Maddox Huffman, 4 for Jacob Evans, 3 for Landon Crawford, 2 for Kyle Miller, and 2 for Zach Thompson. But we'll probably have to wait a little bit longer than we normally do for Coach Martin to come up for a post-game interview, as you might understand, as this game has been brought to you by the Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All this for only $42 per year, or $42 per year, or $38 per year for 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. Also brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital athletic trainers in the MDH Rehabilitation Center, locations in Bushnell and Macomb, provide expert help to Spartan student athletes in prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital. More than hospital care, a hospital caring. So we'll take another quick break here in about a minute or so. If Stevie's not on here, we'll just hop over to the varsity stream and get that going for you guys. We'll have the varsity game in about 10 minutes here on the varsity stream right after this.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
Like a huge weight lifted.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
So we'll cut over towards the varsity stream here in about a couple of minutes here on TSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Coach Stevie's going to have to help tape up a player so he's not being able for a post-game interview. We'll try to get Coach Snyder, like always, after the varsity game. So for all of us here on TSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, thank you for watching. Hope you back out and go on to our varsity stream. They'll be up in just a couple of minutes here on our YouTube page. We thank you for watching.